right, this is Blonde Roast, the Blonde Roast Dark Roast podcast.
This is Dark Roast.
This is number 2 for the day.
And welcome to The Roast. The fuck do we even call this thing?
I don't know. We just gotta have some kind of formality in the beginning of it.
I prefer no structure and being not professional.
See, they had this conversation last night. It was, what was it? Brigham and Bree were talking about it, that you're the creative one, and I'm the one that, like, I have a set plan, and I'm like, I have these goals, but you're just like, man, I'm just in it to, you know, do whatever right now.
I don't know, like, I guess, like, the way that, like, I kind of envision it is that, like, these first, I don't know, like, X amount of episodes is going to be just, like, shit that we put out just to see what works, see what doesn't, see what needs to be refined.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, everything else is kind of come in time, you know, like, we'll get better at some point, gradually. Hopefully we'll get more fans as a result, and that's when the money starts rolling in. And then I can check back and
then just live in the Caribbean and, you know, retire early.
Exactly.
That's the goal. I'm not going to be like these people, you know, what is it, like all these streamers that are making all this money. You know, they're spending all that money. They're not saving it. Like, my whole idea on this, if I were to ever get, you know, a quick little rich and famous type of thing, like even if it lasted a year or two, like Ninja, for example, made like, what, millions of dollars when he first started streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's kind of fallen off, and he's probably not going to make as much money.
Oh, he's still making money. Like,
he's still making money, but there's a lot of those people, like White Boy 7th Street, like really popular in his day. But honestly, if he...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen! You're taking it back right now.
I know. I loved watching White Boy 7th Street.
That was the shit back in
But,
the
like,
day.
just imagine...
All those COD YouTubers.
Which he may have done that, because, I mean, I think you said in the past that...
I still checking on his channel, like, every now and then, and, like...
I mean,
views-wise, he gets, like, maybe 1,000, like, not a lot.
He's getting hundreds of thousands, yeah.
But, like, that dude blew up and was, like, super popular for, like, maybe 2 years, and then kind of, you know, started falling off some.
That's insane.
He's still living very comfortably. Like,
so he may have done it the smart way.
Yeah, like, he was able to save and invest, and he's going to be set for life.
And I think that's the best way to do it. Like all those old YouTubers. You got Fred. Like, nobody talks about Fred anymore.
Yeah, he's swimming in diamonds.
You're right, I just wanted to know. Well, he did those. Was it Nickelodeon or was it just did Nickelodeon?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He had like the Nickelodeon show. He had the movies.
Yep. And then you had. I used to love watching Epic Meal Time, but have you seen the views of Epic Meal Time anymore?
Yeah. Like they get like maybe 1,000. Like,
yeah,
they don't get a lot.
Hardly anymore.
But like Harley, like he same thing. Like he saved and invested, and like he's still doing Epic Meal Time, but just for fun.
He is. Yeah.
And he does other shit too. Like he's still got like a decent revenue stream.
Which is good. Ray William Johnson. I know he's still, like, his channel not popular anymore.
What is he doing? I don't see him.
So he started, like, some kind of brand for, I mean, he had a brand going, but he wanted to get away from the Ray William Johnson show, and he had, I forget the name of the person, he lasted, like...
That's right, they had like a new guy come in.
Or two, and then a girl hopped on, same thing, only lasted like a month or two, and I think they ended up just getting rid of the show, because it just wasn't the same without Ray William Johnson on there.
Yeah, like, I used to love his channel, but, like, every now and again, like he would have like a guest host come on, and like those were very hit or miss.
And I just liked, you know, he would just show 3 videos, and he just was really good at commentating on those.
Yeah, like he does have like a decent personality.
Yep.
It's still fun to go back and like revisit those old like Equals 3 videos.
That was so great.
Do you remember Your Favorite Martian, like his little musical side project?
Yep, I do remember that. Yep.
Those haven't aged nearly as well. Because he was definitely using, you know, like musical trends that like came and went.
Yeah.
But I mean, even then, it's still just for the sake of nostalgia. It's fun to go back and check out Your Favorite Martian and all that crap.
All those Rocket Jump. Did you ever watch Rocket Jump?
I was having this conversation with somebody the other day. What the hell happened to Freddie W? I don't see him anymore.
Well, he's become like kind of like I think like a cinematographer or something now. He got because he made. Did you ever watch the video game high school TV show he put out? I love it.
I started to watch that, but honestly, it was
Did you not like it?
too cringe for my liking.
I enjoyed it.
I just like his regular videos better.
Yeah, I mean, he only had. I think they ended up having a second season.
It moved over to like Netflix or something, didn't it?
Yeah. That's why I watched it.
It was a big deal.
Mm-hmm. But I think he actually went into the movie world. I don't know if he really does Rocket Jump anymore, but I think he went in the movie world somewhere.
I gotta look him up. I want to see like what kind of credits he has under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's like the like VFX like coordinator for Transformers or some shit, and we don't know.
Oh, God. He works with Michael Bay now.
His videos were like really well done. Them and which like they had a similar format to their channel. Those
I don't know
are
if I
really
watched
good videos
Corridor.
back in the day.
I can't think of the Corridor Digital.
You should, if you're a fan of Freddie W, you should go back and check out some Corridor Digital. They do the same kind of stuff, like really good content, really well made.
Now I'm thinking of like all the other old YouTubers.
I know, like
we talk about I Am the Attack a lot, but I Am the Attack.
Yeah.
He just
can we harp on like the old school like Call of Duty community because like
gosh.
I was super like invested in that community for a long ass time.
That's all I watched.
Like you mentioned Attack, which he was like a smaller.
He was smaller.
YouTuber,
Yeah.
but he had a big personality. I liked him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his brother, who had like his own channel. I can't remember his name though.
I never watched his brother. I don't think.
They would do dual comms every now and then.
Okay.
And I knew Attack from watching Prodigy Joey. Like they were all like close knit friends in real life.
It was like Brown TV or something too. He was part. I forget exactly.
Well, I don't know him. Was he part of that same group?
That's kind of like how his name goes. I don't know exactly, but yeah, he was part of that same group. Nowadays, I just watch I still watch Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I think they're kind of funny still.
I guess like when it comes to like.
But Call of Duty streamers.
Nice burp.
Wait, what
are we calling her this time?
Yeah, we did Pop Stars last one.
Actresses. Nice burp, Aniston.
And just go with last names.
Like I said, eventually we'll think about shit before we start recording, and
yes, we're just going off.
We're really dumb.
Nothing right now.
Also, it's like kind of late. We just ate, so we're a little tired. I'm actually drinking tea right now, just to.
And we're attempting to do
caffeine boost.
2 podcasts in one day.
Yeah, we're doing a double feature.
So that we can release them like at a steady schedule.
Because we're really shitty about getting together and recording because these two have a busy life and they don't want to let me come over every weekend.
That's why we need Patreon subscribers so we don't have to work.
My fault.
No, this is
your fault.
Mine?
Yeah.
Or his?
I just get lazy. That's my problem.
Yeah, you're a cunt. I'm always like, so when are we going to record? And you're just like, I don't know, like we're doing something this weekend.
I need to. Well, that's like Cody keeps texting me. Cody keeps texting me to hang out, and I respond sometimes, but I need to respond more. I don't know. I just don't have too much time, and he's been wanting to hang out.
I'm sorry about the tea, Brian. I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened with
What's
the tea?
wrong with the tea?
It's really light still.
It'll be alright. I mean, I'll still get what I need from it.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of caffeine in it.
Well, like honestly, like I don't know, like it's if I was closer, like to you guys, like physically, like live closer in the area, like
that's why you gotta get a job at.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Get a job up here, get a decent one, then we can like move in next door or some shit.
Yeah, just think. I mean, like,
because like at that point,
over.
like yeah, we can just get together anytime.
That's the biggest task right now. Is just because we live like 45 minutes apart.
Yeah, which is
yeah.
Not bad, but it's not great. It's not something that I want to do like.
It's just
hard on a Monday night after work, you know.
Yeah, if we both get off at 5 and we're kind of tired, don't want to drive that way.
Yeah,
and just kind of want to relax.
Like it'd be different if I was like 10 minutes down the road. It's like, hey, I'm off work. You wanna do like do a quickie? Yeah. But
so don't hate us for not doing
you
this.
You wanna do a quickie?
Not that kind of quickie. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I mean, that's
Jolie.
That's where my mind is, Brian.
I don't want to know about that.
You want to play footsies under this table right now?
I'll bust out the foot cream. The fuck are you throwing at me?
It was a band to the microphone.
Jesus Christ.
No,
fucking. We were talking about before we started recording. You were saying that you guys have a big day tomorrow. You want to talk about that?
We do. We're getting our CWP class tomorrow. We're going to CWP class tomorrow. I'm tired too. But yeah, we're taking our CWP class tomorrow to get our concealed weapons permit.
You're gonna open carry cowboy style.
Well, something I found out. I don't think it's legal to open carry in South Carolina.
At all?
No, not all states have open carry laws.
Not many. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a huge thing.
But also, we're not gonna do that anyway.
No. Like honestly, the only benefit that we're really gonna make use of having is I'm not gonna be carrying something on me. If you have a concealed weapons permit, from what I have read, even though gun laws are very confusing sometimes.
They're hard as fuck to research.
They are.
Because there's always going to be like
and they're different state to state.
Some like massive bias, or it's just like constantly changing anyway.
And like the South Carolina concealed weapons permit covers some other states. We like when we travel, we got to look up because when I get this, we'll just learn a lot more. But also, you're allowed to keep your handgun outside of an enclosed space in your car. So right now, with us without it, we can hold it in our car, but it does have to be inside of a closed space.
Lock and key, unloaded.
Well, pretty much. Yes, pretty much. Now, if you don't, you can have it out in the open as long as you have your concealed weapons permit, like in your car, because it's technically concealed in your car. I guess I don't know how that works, but
No, I mean, like, it makes sense, but it doesn't. I don't know, it's weird.
and that's the whole reason. But it's gonna be nice to actually get a good rundown of how handgun laws work.
Yeah, that's the big thing with those classes is that it's like a miniature like law seminar
That's
about like when to
exactly
shoot,
what
when
it
not
is.
to shoot, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not the
I'm gonna bring
8-hour
my
course.
notebook.
Yes,
Honestly,
I gotta take notes.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
They
Like,
said we could bring snacks.
They did, yep. Because we're
Well, how
going to
long
free
is it?
lunch. So, I don't know. From what I remember seeing, but when you go on the sled, requires like an 8-hour course. But from what I remember reading, I read that the class was only like 4 to 5 hours, and then afterwards you drive 15 minutes to the gun range. So maybe that adds on a couple hours, but because you got to pass a 50 question
he's gonna
test.
be there for 8 hours.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Not trying to screw anyone over.
He's gonna be there for the required amount of time.
Yes.
He's gonna be there for 9 hours.
But no, you have to take a 50 question test in the actual class, and then you're supposed to shoot 50 rounds of ammunition at the training course, and then you got to meet a certain score. When we went and shot with that ex-police
I shot
officer,
penis.
you did, you did. But he,
Bifurcated it, just right down the middle.
what was it? He put it 12 yards away from us, wasn't it? Like he
Yeah.
went in the middle of 10 yards and 15 yards.
Yeah.
They're saying they're gonna put their target at 15 yards away. That's like the average time like a intruder comes in or something like that. The average distance they are. But yeah, and we
do a
both.
Should I like burst through the door right now and then
Yeah,
test
well,
out your proficiency?
I have the what is it? They said they can still kill people, so that's not right. But no, I had to go get ammunition today, and honestly, I might just start buying this when we want to go actually just shoot to have fun. So how much was it? Was it $50 or $40 for our container when we got our guns? 50. Okay. It was actually only $25 for the 50 round of synthetic ammo. So it's just
Was it
for
your 9 or
for the 9mm.
Okay.
So they're not giving out 9mm ammo unless you buy a gun or unless you're just out practice right now because everyone's really low.
yeah.
But where I went, they were selling. You're allowed to buy one box of synthetic 9mm ammo. And it's 50 rounds, but it's like a really hard plastic instead of like metal. But it was training rounds. I mean, they say it's good for your barrel too. Like it doesn't actually build up soot in there and everything. So if you actually want to shoot your gun a good bit, it's better to use those synthetic rounds. And they're only $25 for a 50 pack of them.
Why can't I use those all the time?
Yeah, and the guy was on. I remember the guy on the phone too. He was like, "Yeah, they'll still kill a person too." So I don't know, but
I mean, it's like a small projectile traveling at like what 700 feet per second.
yeah, I mean,
Like, yeah, you hit
it's
somebody in the right place, it's gonna fuck them up.
Yeah, but he said it's perfect for CWP classes, and the bad thing is I can only get one box though, so I'll probably let her use her pistol, and then I'll just rent. But I'm thinking they'll have 9mm ammo. There's probably some people that are gonna be pistols that are not 9mm. They're gonna bring like their 40
for sure.
for Magnum,
Yeah,
357.
Probably not that far, but like I
I don't
imagine
know,
somebody could bring like a 380 or maybe a 45, but that's pretty
Yeah.
ridiculous to like conceal carry in 1911.
Yeah. Well, I found out
That's-
whenever ammo gets back in stock, Walmart sells ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think they did anymore, but when I went by Walmart today, I looked, and all they had was
I think most super
they had some
Saiyans-
5.56 ammo, and they're out of everything else pretty much. But I don't even know if they sell pistol ammo. I didn't even see pistol ammo on the shelf.
I think they do.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure I've seen like 9mm ammo there before.
I guess Walmart sells them for cheap too. I mean, it's Walmart.
You get the great value ammo box.
I'm
it,
with you with
it
that.
like misfires every other time. Fucking bullets explode in the
No,
gun.
they're like Walmart branding on the side of it.
They've got like a little Spark logo like on the bullet casing.
Yep. The last thing you see before
You,
the Walmart
you
logo.
shoot somebody with a great value bullet and it just like bounces off of them. They're just like, ow, that hurt, and then they fucking cut you up or whatever they got.
Oh,
What
man.
Cause you got a few firearms in your collection. Like, what kind of guns do you guys have?
I have the 9mm. She has the 9mm. I have a World War II 6.5
Arisaka.
Yeah, the Japanese conscription rifle.
Yeah, like the little bolt action rifle. that
Yeah,
every
I want to shoot that so
infantry
badly.
gun.
I really need to. Like,
You can't. You have ammo for it, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the only thing that weirded me out about shooting it when we went to the gun range that one time, I remember they said something about the scope on my 22 long, which my 22 long rifle was fine, but the airsocket doesn't have a scope on it. And maybe it was just a 707 range. Like maybe they require your rifle to have a scope or something. I don't remember exactly what they said. I just thought they said they required a scope, but my airsocket doesn't have a scope on it.
Why would they?
I don't
require a
know.
scope?
Maybe I heard them wrong, but I do want to bring that airsocket out and shoot. Because my dad said when you shoot a big like fire bolt comes right out of it.
It's a big round.
Yeah.
And you said that your dad used to use it to hunt, right?
He did. Yeah, that was his first hunting rifle back in like the 70s and 80s. That guy's been along for a long time. But and then I have it's like a 1970s or 1980s bolt action 16 gauge, which is pretty.
That one's interesting because I've literally never seen a bolt action shotgun before.
Me either. I haven't got to shoot that yet because you can't bring those to ranges. But I think off the highway here, they do have like an outdoor clay range. That I could bring it to.
Yeah, like further inland, there's
the only problem though.
An outdoor range.
Yeah, the only problem about it with the bolt action rifle going to a clay range, sometimes I'll shoot two at a time. Imagine going try and shoot.
Dude, you could get really good. You could get really good and just be like fucking work the action and then just like pop off 2 in a row.
I mean, it might be fine, but I'm used to being able to put like 4 rounds in a shotgun and do like.
Well, like, what's the purpose behind that? Like, clearly that's not like a self-defense. Like, is that more of like a sporting purpose shotgun?
Maybe. I have no idea. I've tried to look it up before. They are a collector's item.
You think it's got some value?
Probably. I plan on keeping these up forever.
That's right. I'm gonna rob you.
You're gonna rob me. Okay. Well, even the 22 that I have, it's the lever action 22. That's even old. That's like a 90s or 80s gun, I think.
Well, that's not that old then compared to like.
No, but it's cool though. It's a lever action 22. Yeah.
Yeah. Your 22 might be my favorite just because like it's so fun to like work the lever action. That's really cool.
You load it in a weird way too. So you load it through the top, and you have to like. You take that tube out and you throw it down, then push it down.
That's how a lot of like old like Western repeaters are loaded. Like the magazine is just like a little cylindrical tube that like runs right alongside the barrel.
What's cool about that gun though, I've shot that gun when I was a kid. Like we used to go to this place with my pap and my dad, and like we'd hang out with all the hunting buddies, and they would just be drinking, playing cards, and I'd have my Pabst 22, which is that one, and after they finished the beer, I would take it out. And we'd set it up. And I'd
so wait for everybody to be pass out and drunk.
I'd be shooting their beer cans with that 22.
That's cool though, because it's like you're outside, there's nobody around. It's only a 22, so like nobody's gonna freak out.
Well, I'm from the rural place. People, I mean, you heard guns everywhere. It didn't matter. Like here, you can't, because I mean,
it's too gentrified.
We're too developed here, to actually do anything.
Fucking tourist towns.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought we were in the South. I want to shoot my gun.
Man, the government.
We'll do a 22 gun salute outside here in a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Scare the shit out of your college neighbors.
Yeah, probably. We'll just go in the back here. We'll set a target out there.
Scare away the birdies.
Yeah, yes. See this shit, we're gonna scare away all the birds and
can't be doing that.
The bumblebees. You gotta protect the bees.
Yes. Well, I want to go. I went once, but I might need a better shotgun to do it. They have that clay pigeon range in Georgetown, or like way down there, like rural.
Isn't that the one that's like run by the sheriff's department?
No, I don't think that one. I want to go to the sheriff's department one. I believe the sheriff's department has like an extra shooting range you could just shoot with police officers.
Yeah, because I think you've said that before.
Well, we've talked about going, but we never went. But there's an actual clay pigeon range down there that you get on a golf cart, and it's like a golf course, but for clay pigeons. You go. It's an 18 hole whole course technically, but you go out there, you press a button when you're out there, and then the clay pigeon will go out. You just keep score for 18 holes. You get a golf cart and just go.
I feel like I would suck at that. I've only shot guns like one time in my life.
Clay pigeons they're rough at first, but once you get a feel for them, they're not that bad. It's a shotgun, so you just kind of lead it a little bit and then just shoot, and you're bound to hit it with one of these. If you break off a little piece of it, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, a hit's a hit, right?
Yeah.
You just want to pepper in a little bit.
It's expensive though. To get on, it was like $100. It's like expensive as golf is.
It's $100.
$100 person, yeah. It's like expensive as golf is, yeah. They charge a lot.
Dude, I've heard golf is like $50. I guess depending on the course, because there's like 50 fucking courses here in the area.
So
I don't know.
because the majority of our courses are supposed to be like PGA rated and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, man. Like they tour here all the time.
Dude, it'll cost $150 for you to golf in some of the places down here.
I bet someone like the real like ritzy bitsy ones like up in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I mean, I believe. What is it? Heritage is like that. It's called a Legends course. That's what it's called. Legends courses are really expensive. But yeah, I don't think we should talk about golf. Golf's pretty boring.
Dude, I've got fucking
golf.
I've got coworkers who are like younger than we are who are super into golf, and it's just like you guys are already old men and you're like barely 20.
All golf is like an excuse to drink beer and just drive a golf cart around.
Not for them. Like they're like my coworkers are super passionate about it.
Really?
Like he'll be sitting there like just at work, just like either looking at golf stats or like watching like golfers playing. Like it's genuinely like his passion.
Well, speaking of golfers, Tiger Woods. Have you seen the updates on him?
That dude got fucked.
He did, yeah. He got years ago. Got beat by a golf club because he cheated on his wife.
He got beaten up by his wife.
Severe car accident. Both his legs are completely useless now.
He had some back problems too, which was already like hindering his ability to play.
Well, it's funny. They didn't mention anything about the back problems from the accident.
The leg is gonna be far more serious.
They said he can't even walk right now. Like, I mean, he's not gonna be. They don't think he's gonna be able to walk because of his legs. Not even his back. His legs were apparently just.
I really appreciate karma.
Yeah, got beat by a golf club. Came back for a little bit in golf. He
was winning.
He was, yeah.
Once he got better,
and now he's probably screwed forever. Now he's probably too old to really recover from something like that.
45,
47.
Jesus, okay.
I think 47. Yeah, someone was talking about like a radio show. That's how. Well, I saw a news article on it. I didn't really read it, but then they talked about a radio show. I was like, holy shit! I didn't know it was that bad.
Because I'm like out of the loop. I don't really pay attention. Like, was he drunk or what happened?
No, I think it was just a highway accident. Like, I haven't read the whole. Actually, I can look it up right now.
I saw a picture of his car. It was like totally crumpled. It looked like the Incredible Hulk. Like took it and balled it up.
Really? No, I didn't even see that.
It's pretty rough looking.
Let's see here. Oh, and speaking of this too, did you hear about Lady Gaga's dogs? Like.
Who would
his
steal
car
her
was Michael.
dogs? Like,
It was definitely like a targeted move. Like they were gonna ransom.
The dog
They
handler.
did. They shot the dog walker and then like
what the fuck?
Still Lady Gaga's dog. What kind of dogs does she have?
2 French bulldogs.
Oh, okay. People.
I don't know dog breeds that well.
I don't
but
They got it back. They're fine.
Yeah, they got him back, but like that was totally like a targeted like they were gonna ransom the dogs back there. Like they were trying to make some money.
Oh my god. People.
What? Just
I can't explain people. People are just crazy.
There's like a special because you guys are white, so you love dogs. There's like a special rung in hell for people who want to like kidnap dogs.
Oh yes, yeah. We like dogs too, though.
I like cats more.
I know you do. Cats are
I'm
great.
also kind of pussy.
I'm
12 years old, by the way.
Dark Roast over here wishes polygamy was still a thing.
Wait, what did I do?
He wants to be a Mormon. He's gonna convert soon.
No. We were joking about like polygamy earlier, but you know, because the whole like multiple wives thing. But like, I wouldn't even know what to do with one like woman, let alone like 4 of them. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with multiple wives?
Well, how it started, we were watching Lion King, and the weird thing, it's a love story, but
You need to explain the Lion King to them. Everybody's seen the Lion King.
Alright, no. We're not watching Lion King. Don't disrespect me like that.
We're watching Lion King 2.
The Lion King 2.
Get your facts
okay,
right,
I'm sorry.
The disrespect in this household.
Lion King 2.
You see Rihanna? Rihanna over there's got her shit right.
Rihanna, yeah. Well, that's pop star, isn't it?
She's been in a few movies. It counts.
Okay, that does count.
Oh no, we said Lady Gaga earlier, so I was like stuck in the.
What's Rihanna's last name? I can't remember.
Some Dominican Republic last name. I don't know. Isn't that where she's from?
She's Barbados.
Barbados, that's what it
She's
is.
from Barbados.
Dominican. I've never heard Rihanna speak Spanish. Definitely not
I
Dominican.
thought she was. I don't know. What's her last name? Her last name is.
I mean, she doesn't need a last name. She's already.
Actually, Rihanna isn't even her
Rihanna?
first name.
Yeah, no, it's not her
Middle
first
name. So it's Robin Rihanna Fenty.
Fenty. That's why, because it's her Fenty products.
Oh. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I was wondering where she came up with that.
Yes, St. Michael, Barbados.
Honestly, though, like her name isn't like
Dang, she's
that.
rich.
Like I thought it was gonna be like much like a heavier, like culturally affected name. You know?
Her name
Yeah.
is Robin.
Like Like, you ever look at, like...
Robin.
You ever look at, like, the Kembe Mutombo's full name?
No, I didn't know who that is.
Basketball player.
Oh, okay.
He's got, like, 8 names, and
Oh
they're
my
all,
gosh.
like, just as... Like, they almost rhyme with one another.
Like Julio Ricardo Montoya's.
Del Rosa.
De La Rosa.
I like Spanish names, though, man. I think they're cool.
They are cool.
They really roll off the tongue.
And then we
I
got
love it, though, in
Brian.
Costa Rica.
What's your middle? Is it like Bradley or something?
No.
What's your middle name?
I'm not giving out my middle name or my last name. I'm sure it won't take long for people to figure it out anyway. Doxing is pretty real on the internet.
People are probably already researching our episodes to find a way to.
Yeah, like I'm sure at this point we probably pissed off some guy with some stupid thing that we said, and he's gonna swat us or something.
Some incel out there. Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't piss off the incels yet.
Yeah, maybe not. They go kind of far.
People are crazy, man. Like you say like one wrong thing to somebody, and that just might be enough for them to pull out their pistol and blow your head off. That's fine. That's where you're getting CWP.
What was that Reddit post you were telling me about over PlayStation?
Oh, this was from a while ago, but there was some crazy video of essentially it was a man killed 2 people because they were shoveling snow into his yard.
Yep.
Like, just straight up pulled his gun out and just blew them both away.
And
like,
it was because of
it was like a scene out of a movie. It was a very like surreal video.
Did you see the person was like crawling away too and like?
It
was like maybe we should get that graphic.
Well, like, so the video is like security footage from like the top of like somebody's house. So it's like overlooking the street or whatever.
Yeah.
And like they were all just standing in the middle of the street. He pulls his gun out and starts shooting. The husband gets hit and stumbles off camera, like up his own driveway, and the wife like crumples onto the street, and she's like laying there for a while before he gets this bigger gun and finishes them both off.
Oh my gosh!
And he had like a one-liner before he like executed them too. He was like, "You should have kept your fucking mouth shut," and then boom. People are crazy, dude. Like, and like look at how fucking pissed off people are. Nowadays, whenever like some political shit happens, like
political stuff happens.
Like like Trumpers and what's a
Biden? Is that what we're gonna say?
I was trying to think of a funny name for like a lefter or like a leftist person.
I mean leftists. There's like snowflake leftists.
Yeah,
I mean,
Trumpers and snowflakes are like already coming to blows like every day. So I try to just I'm gonna do me. And I'm gonna let all y'all do y'all, cause I'm not trying to start a fight over some petty shit.
No, that's like if anything goes down,
guy that I don't care about.
If anything goes down, I'm not going on anybody's side. I'm going away. We're going away. We're going to the mountains. We're just gonna have a good life.
You've been saying that for a long time.
I know.
Preston, you're kind of crazy because like you always have like this like sick dream of like I want the world to end and I want everything to be reset back to zero.
We've already talked about she'd be down to us have like a shelter when we get a place, like one of those like $10,000 like underground shelters built into your.
Are you gonna be like one of those fucking Discovery Channel?
I'm gonna be
shows?
a prepper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a prepper.
Those guys go
not that crazy, but I don't think it's like all the stuff that's happening in Texas. Like I saw a lot of posts being like, it's not bad. You're not prepping for the end of the world. You're just prepping for. I mean,
like a few weeks.
What if we got like a Category 5 hurricane came through here?
Well, yeah, like, that's different though because like, you always talk about how you want like civilization to collapse. And, you're trying to make yourself. You're trying to make yourself sound more sane than you actually are.
Okay, I don't like society. Society is stupid.
We live in a society.
I think there should be a societal collapse, and we should go back to smaller.
You want
tribals.
You want like Fallout, The Last of Us, like you want that shit like in real life.
It goes so the army, it's more of just a metaphor for actually dealing with a serious situation. They actually have an actual army issued zombie survival guide. It's military issued, and it's zombie. It's like about zombies, but it's really not about zombies. They're not actually prepping for a zombie apocalypse. They're just prepping you for anything to happen, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Like. Yes, deep down, a societal collapse should probably happen, but
I think you want the zombie apocalypse though. Like you just want to like be up in the mountains with like, a little secured house and
maybe
grow your own food and all that shit.
Yeah, maybe we'll like run a little commune. Yeah, I'm with friends up there. Let's play video games. We see an occasional zombie, just take it out. Like,
I can dig it to a certain extent because you're a pretty outdoorsy person.
Yeah.
But like, you start to lose me when you say, "I want society to collapse."
I think I romanticized
The pandemic
it too much.
didn't go far enough where you did it.
No, oh no, man. No, I'm not gonna lie. The early days of this, I'm like,
You're
what
like,
cau-
all right.
No, I'm like, what causes societal collapse?
You-
Pandemic.
You must have been at full mass when we first went into lockdown. You were like, finally.
Dude, before it happened, I was already telling like people, I was like, guys, we need to buy masks. We need to do this, and I was right. Like, we should have bought masks and everything. But in reality, I'd like to at least be prepped for like some like if
Yeah, that's
a hurricane
realistic.
comes through.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
like
you know, like keep like some canned food and water on you.
yeah, like Texas Power Grid wasn't prepared for a giant ice snowstorm to come
Mhm.
through, and like there's people that supermarkets are out, but people that prepped are good.
Mhm.
Like, and
Just buy a
maybe
generator.
it goes up being from like where I'm from up north, like because we went through like a 2-week power outage before. Like we couldn't live in our house because it
From
was
ice.
it was like negative 10 degrees. We had 2.5 feet of snow on the ground. We didn't have any power. We did have our fireplace. We lived in a big farmhouse, so like it's not like one fireplace could heat up the whole place. So I was out of my house for 2 weeks. I couldn't live there. We would have like froze to death. There were people that actually did freeze to death in our homes, like older people that just couldn't really get out. Maybe it stems from that. I mean, I'm from a very rural, Appalachian area, but I don't know. Maybe I romanticize such thoughts too much. It's just something I don't know.
I wouldn't want to live it, but like I do enjoy like I love stuff like Fallout and like The Walking Dead. I'm very fascinated by like those post-apocalyptic worlds.
And that's the problem. Like just getting into stuff like that, I romanticize the situation too much. Obviously, life is not going to be like how it is in video games and movies. Like if there's a cellular collapse, like you actually have to survive.
I always watch stuff like that, and I'm just like, it looks really hot. Because like they're always sweating.
They
in The Walking Dead because they're filming in fucking Georgia too.
Well,
so it's like humid as shit.
One of my favorite like apocalypse movies is A Quiet Place. Like, and it's not. I romanticize
That
it,
might
but
be the worst apocalypse to live in.
Well, yes, definitely, but like, but it's not just the apocalypse, but it's just like the stuff that's going on the outside, like the family dynamic in that movie, like when John Krasinski like risks his life for his family.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like I tear up every time I watch that movie. I cannot wait for A Quiet Place 2. You got freaking what was it, Cillian Murphy as
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy,
Yeah,
that's his name, yeah.
Gillian Murphy. I'm
I don't know
like,
why I always say.
she sounds kind of cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, the fucking the dude from Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, man, I love him so much.
He's a great actor. I like
He
him a
is.
lot.
And I'm like from the trailer, I don't think this is going to be a bad sequel. Like, and they're going to bring John Krasinski back and like the flashbacks when the apocalypse first started.
Yep.
I think it's a great setup. Granted, it's being delayed so much, and which I want it to make a lot of money. I would like.
God,
it to
it's
make money.
like, will we ever see A Quiet Place 2? Like, when the hell is Black Widow gonna
Dude,
come out?
A Quiet Place 2 was coming out in 1 week, and then it got pushed back. I was waiting for that movie for so long.
There's so many great movies that like we should have already
James
seen
Bond,
already.
James Bond,
Black Widow,
Fast and Furious 9.
I could do without that one.
You don't want to see him shoot the harpoon and swing from mountain to mountain with the car.
I get angrier and angrier with each installment that comes out because they do some straight up stupid shit. I tune out of movies when Dwayne Johnson is able to redirect the torpedo with one arm
But
while
that's
on like
what
a
makes
moving
those
vehicle.
movies great. Like they can't do the storyline
Yeah,
anymore
that's
because
why
it's boring
Superman-
as shit. Like you got to do something crazy.
No, I get it. Like I had to progress to a certain point, and like Fast 5 for me is like the perfect
Fast
blend
5's great, yeah.
of street racing,
Yeah.
and over the top action stuff.
And they're not even involved in street racing anymore. Like the only thing they'll have like midway through the movie they'll have like a street race.
Oh,
like,
we need a car. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Quick
that's,
Race Pink
and
Slip.
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, like
But like yeah, like they still emphasize fast cars, which like I've always enjoyed. I'm a little bit of a car guy.
yeah.
I just can't get into the fucking Superman moves that Vin Diesel and Dwayne are doing throughout the whole fucking movie.
There was something they did. I don't know what, but the movies are crazy. What was it? Is it Fast? What was it? Fast and Furious 6 when the airplane goes on for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah,
on
like the
airstrip.
world's longest runway apparently.
Yeah.
That scene went on for way too long.
Yep.
You know what? Like I didn't even mind that movie. Like definitely a step down for Fast 5.
I like
but,
Fast and Furious 6. Yeah.
7 is when I started to tune out when I saw Vin Diesel like There's that one stupid fucking scene where he like leaps across the highway to
no,
to save his falling girlfriend, and they both like get up on like without a scratch.
no, that's it. He gets on top of the car and he's driving with his hand, and then he hits like the guardrail and he flies in the air,
Superman leap,
catches his girlfriend and lands on the car. No, the best though. I hate this movie so much. The Shaw and Hobbs movie.
You didn't like that one? The
No,
spin-off movie?
Even the I just couldn't get into it. But the best part of that movie is when Dwayne Johnson goes back to his Polynesian island and he gets his family, and they don't have any guns. They have nothing. So his like mom has old Polynesian clubs, and then they take their shirts off. They have like Polynesian tattoos, and they're sitting there. And then a whole army of guys roll up in guns, and then for some reason they're
like AK-47s and shit.
For some reason, there's some kind of computer software in the guns that they hack into, and they can't shoot, so they're able to beat them with clubs and win.
How fucking stupid! First of all, why would you need that technology? Like, what kind of smart gun are you using?
Well, it's all because what is it? Idris Elba is some kind of like super, genetic person.
Yeah,
and they use all this technology, but yeah, they win. Shirtless Polynesians beat trained military with guns.
The
with
spear
clubs.
is mightier than the M16.
Yes. Like, I'll have to show you just that clip after this, just because of how great it is.
And I bet they're doing the chanting shit too before they charge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now I'm thinking of fucking Black Panther. I can't do it.
See, Black Panther though, like, I don't know, I like Black Panther a lot. It's just
that's a controversial statement,
right?
According to some people.
I don't like Captain Marvel, but I like Black Panther.
Captain Marvel was Black Panther was pretty good.
It was, yeah.
Like I like it a lot. I thought the villain was really well done.
I hope they find a way to bring him back.
I really fucking hate Shuri. She's so
Shuri.
goddamn annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be really pissed off if they make her Black Panther in the sequel.
I don't think they're supposed to. I don't think they're gonna have anyone take over the Black Panther reign. From what I've seen, I don't think they are. Which I think's okay.
It's filming, I think. Like, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with it.
Really?
Like,
I mean, they can still have a Black Panther movie, I guess, but without Black Panther, I don't know how that would work.
I wouldn't mind it if they like pass down the mantle. Like, just like write. Like, it's a movie. Just like write some bullshit reason to spawn another one of those like magic fruits, and then let either I don't remember the character's name. Manape, like him.
Manape, yeah.
Or
I like him a lot. He's not an Avenger though.
Black Panther's girlfriend, whose name I can't remember.
I like her.
Lupita Nyong'o. Or his bodyguard, like the bald lady. She's cool too.
Yeah, I like her.
Just not Shuri.
Not Shuri.
Please, not Shuri.
I think the problem is they're running into. I believe if they didn't kill off Michael B. Jordan, they would have had him be it.
That would have been great too. And that would have been for a cool little like story arc.
It would have. And I think that's one of the problems they're running into, because I think they know that if they didn't kill Michael B. Jordan off, they would have been like, we had a chance to actually replace, because Michael B. Jordan's great. Like,
yeah, and
he's still viewed as a role model among people.
It's like thematically, like him dying, like did make sense. Like, he has that great line at the end where he's like comparing himself to the slaves who jumped off the ship.
Yeah. Instead
of letting themselves be taken to work the plantation.
It's a great movie. Like, he's a great villain. Like,
they should have kept him around though.
They should have done something.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way they can bring him back is if they go multiverse style and bring like a good version of him or something.
That's what it seems like things are going, but we technically haven't seen it yet. Like,
they're just hinting at a lot of multiverse stuff.
Like, of course, there's Doctor Strange, but it's rumored that Spider-Man's supposed to deal with the multiverse too.
Because
especially if all
obviously Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield coming back.
Well, like, not even that, because like technically they're not confirmed yet, even though.
Well, Doc Ock confirmed.
Yeah, Doc Ock from the Raimi films and Electro from the Andrew Garfield movies.
Why though?
I heard he's not going to be blue.
I don't.
That may not be true, but
Well, it's just the problem was Jamie Foxx casted as like a nerdy like tech guy.
He played. I don't know what the hell was going on with Jamie Foxx's acting choices, because they were just all really bizarre.
Mm-hmm. It was just not a role for him.
That whole movie fucking sucks.
I think they're gonna.
And I kind of like the first Amazing Spider-Man, but the second one's just a dumpster fire.
I love the first Amazing Spider-Man. I will rate it one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. I'll be absolutely honest.
I'll put it over 3. Like, it's better than Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Spider-Man 3. I will rewatch Spider-Man 3 more than I will rewatch Amazing Spider-Man.
Really?
dude, Spider-Man 3 is like hilarious.
Oh,
Like,
you can
dude.
laugh at it.
Yeah.
The only good character is Sandman. I love Sandman. I just love that actor. He's pretty.
He was a great character too. Like,
he was, yeah.
Like that was a good villain arc. Like they just fucked like really like the movie just fucked up because they had
too much in
Venom.
Well, they had Venom, and then they had Green Goblin #2.
They had the shoehorn Venom,
and then
yeah.
They had Sandman. Like that's a
that
bunch
whole
of
Green
villains.
Goblin storyline was super like disjointed. Like Harry has amnesia now.
Yeah.
How convenient.
No.
They really should have stuck with the whole like revenge Sandman story because that was like the most compelling part of the movie.
Yeah.
And then save Venom for the next one.
And I like the new Spider-Mans. I didn't care for the second one that much. I like Homecoming a lot.
Homecoming's good. Michael Keaton fucking kills it.
Yeah.
As Vulture. I'm a big Michael Keaton fan anyway.
The second one was a letdown for me.
I didn't think it was that good.
Yeah, it could have been better.
The Mysterio like hallucination sequence was really well done. Mm-hmm. But that fucking like
the
reveal,
monologue,
the monologue and like that exposition dump was so clunky and like awful, and it's like that one scene that I always hate in movies where like the villain is like, so this was my plan all along, and then it's like a 5-minute exposition dump. I hate that.
Yep,
For me, that's like the mortal sin in a movie.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a dump. It's like they threw everything in right there, and you know exactly what they're doing. They're just trying to convince the audience that this is a doable thing.
Well, like,
and it wasn't.
The issue with
doable.
stuff like that is like the MCU has been going on for so long now that like
we kind of forget.
Yeah, like they have to remind us about like, yeah, that's that scientist guy in the first Iron Man that got yelled at by the Big Lebowski.
Oh yeah, I was just watching Iron Man
because it was cool that they brought that same actor back, but like he was such a bit part that like they had to dedicate like a minute of screen time to like remind you of that scene.
They did,
which
it was a stretch.
Really,
you could have probably had Jake Gyllenhaal come back in a different way instead of being the one scientist that got yelled at. He could have. There could have been a better way of.
Yeah, that one was not that well done. Homecoming was a lot better.
Homecoming's great.
I'm looking forward to what are they calling it? The third one?
No, so I was wrong by that. They released
No
three
Way Home.
different titles.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Because you told me one of them, and I'm like,
it was phone. It was phone. Tom Holland posted
Spider-Man Phone Home. That's a whack ass name.
Let me see what they. But I think it's No Way Home or something.
No Way Home is definitely a lot better. But
yeah,
they're really like going for these home puns, aren't they?
They are. Yeah.
Like they're doing okay with it so far. Like No Way Home sounds interesting, but what the hell are they gonna do for a potential Spider-Man 4?
If there will be a Spider-Man 4 with Disney.
I think they are planning for a 4th one.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay. So they came to an agreement to where they can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Of course, that can always change. That whole Disney-Sony thing is fragile.
I guess the thing I'm picturing with this, Spider-Man could very well be, Spider-Man Homecoming was great. Like how Thor was. Thor 1, I love Thor 1. Thor 2
I like Thor 1 a lot, yeah.
It's kind of forgettable.
Thor 2 sucks.
Thor 3, that's the best Thor out there.
Yep.
Thor Ragnarok's great.
Yep. Ragnarok is hilarious. It's a great movie.
Oh yeah, like Taika Waititi did a superb job.
Yep, I'm very much.
Taika Waititi just does a superb job in general.
I'm really honestly just like really looking forward to the next phase in the Marvel stuff.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know if I am or not.
I am. I'm pretty optimistic about it. Like I like how weird WandaVision is so far.
That's the problem though. I'm gonna like all the old characters. I don't know if they're gonna convince me on the new ones though.
I know, like we don't know what the hell like Eternals or Shang-Chi is gonna turn out to be like.
And, I don't have any connection to them at all. And maybe the next generation's going to, but unfortunately, I think our nostalgia is gonna dine out with all this. Like eventually, they'll just come to these new characters and they'll make slight references to the Avengers of the past or something. And
yeah, because like if they keep. I mean, like, they could do it indefinitely. There's a lot of source material to mine from.
There's a lot.
Eventually, like, there is going to be a moment where, like, all the original Phase 1 stars are not going to be in it anymore.
Like, we've lost, and this doesn't have to do with, like, Marvel Disney owns, but we've lost Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. Granted, it ended on a great note. We lost Iron Man. We have lost Captain America.
I think the biggest crime is that we lost John Bernthal.
However,
we lost Sean Bernthal, Charlie Cox.
I don't know though. They are redoing Daredevil though, aren't they? Hasn't Daredevil been confirmed to be on Disney Plus?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I know that the rights have reverted back to like Netflix doesn't. Marvel can make a Daredevil and Punisher and all that crap again. Well, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same characters or not. I hope so because I fucking love those actors.
John Bernthal. I was just thinking of John
John
Bernthal.
Bernthal killed it as the Punisher. He is by far
He
the
was
best
getting-
Punisher yet.
He needs to get involved with more stuff. He just, I love
Yeah,
that
he
guy.
doesn't do a lot of projects. It seems like.
Mm-mm.
Like I look forward to every one of his movies. He's one of my favorites. But,
He probably
I
doesn't
don't
need
see him
to.
a
I
lot.
mean, that's the thing. I mean, he picks good roles, and when he does them, he can take a break. He was perfect as the Punisher, perfect as Shane in The Walking Dead. I loved his little part in Wolf of Wall Street. Like, let me say,
yeah, that's right.
here, sell me this pen. It's like, can you sign your name? I don't have a pen.
There you
Here's
go.
a pen.
Pencil. Supply and demand, motherfucker.
Love that.
Yeah, he was
movie,
great
too.
in Wall Street, where he's like wanting to beat up Jonah Hill the whole time.
Yep.
He was definitely memorable in Baby Driver for like the one scene that he was in.
Oh yeah, he was a big driver.
He's like,
yeah.
if you don't see me again, it probably means I'm dead.
I can rewatch that movie. I like that movie a lot.
Baby
and
Driver's a great movie, man.
Yeah. That was-
Except for that one guy that's in it, who shall not be named.
Spacey? Is that his name?
Who the fuck is that? I don't know.
I heard he killed some people. I don't know, but
He might have.
he probably did.
He might kill us for saying that. I'm not fucking with Kevin Spacey.
I didn't say. You said Kevin Spacey. I said Spacey. I didn't say that.
So if you guys don't see me again, it probably means I'm dead.
And this is probably a good note to end everything. Let's be honest here.
How long have we going?
45 minutes.
Yeah, if you don't see or hear from us ever again, it means that we got.
We got.
So, yeah, that was Blonde Rose, Dark Rose.
Yep. Have a good night and.